glanced to the barn window. A scarecrow prayed with its head on wrong, and the wheat fields hummed an ancient song. I saw your name carved in a cloud, spelled backwards, bleeding sound. You left a boot full of redbird teeth and told me heaven grows beneath. I milked the moon with a rusted spoon. She whispered, boy, you were born too soon. Now I sleep in the throat of a weather vane, dreaming of a sky that forgets my name. There's hay in the shade of God out back. It breathes if you touch it, but don't look back. The well speaks German, the corn won't grow, and time walks backward through the snow. Mama stitched thunder into her quilt. Papa carved clocks from whiskey guilt. The wind sells riddles 2 for 1, and I bought a light shaped like the sun. So if you pass this way at dusk and smell tobacco, dirt, and rust, don't knock, don't cry, just tip your hat. The barn remembers where I'm at. Sun dips slow in amber glass. Boots sink deep in shadowed grass. Whispers crawl beneath my skin. Roots hum songs of might have been. Broken fence, a rusted song. Wind hums notes both sharp and wrong. Moonlight folds like worn out maps. Memory drips from rusted taps. Mud in my pocket, cold and dry. Ghosts of a whisper, laugh and cry. Holding on to dust and rain, lost between loss and pain. Night spills secrets down hollow bones. Crickets write in silent tones. Heartbeats echo under skin, waiting for dreams to begin. Ashes fall on cracked front porch. Time forgets its crooked course. I stand still, but rivers flow. Where I'll end, I'll never know. Mud in my pocket, cold and dry. Ghosts of a whisper, laugh and cry. Holding on to dust and rain, lost between loss and pain. Rattling, I'll never know. Lost between loss and pain.
Clock spills dust in the silence. Fingers dig dirt from sideways rain. Crows trade riddles with empty boots, while shadows fold into rusted veins. Moon bleeds ink on cracked windows. Whispers crawl through hollow stems. Heartstrings snap like broken twine beneath soil's slow hand. Rust on sky bones, cold and bare. Echoes trapped in thinning air. Time forgets how to bend or break. Lost between wake and dreamless ache. Wind hums secrets no one keeps. Stars drown deep in muddy sleep. Voices curl in silent smoke. Songs swallowed before they spoke. Ashes stitch roads that vanish. Boots sink where ghosts do banish. Fingers trace forgotten names in dust that never came. Rust on sky bones, cold and bare. Echoes trapped in thinning air. Time forgets how to bend or break. Lost between wake and dreamless ache. Wind hums secrets no one keeps. Stars drown deep in muddy sleep. Voices curl in silent smoke. Songs swallowed before they spoke. Ashes stitch roads that vanish. Boots sink where ghosts do banish. Fingers trace forgotten names in dust never came.
Tallow candle flickers in the marsh, murmurs soft from the twisted arch. Dead Man's Creek hums a hollow tune underneath a frost-bitten moon. Whispers crawl through the cattail rows, secrets held where no one goes. I traced my name in muddy clay, but the creek just washed it away. Tallow candle, burn me thin, light the dark that lies within. If the creek calls out my name, let it carry all my shame. Rusty nails and rotting planks, echoes lost in a fisher's thanks. A lantern swings from an unseen hand, guiding souls to a forgotten land. Tallow candle at Dead Man's Creek, flicker till the dawn and speak. If I'm a ghost on the water's scene, let me fade in a tallow dream. Rusty nails and rotting planks, echoes lost in a fisher's thanks. A lantern swings from an unseen hand, guiding souls to a forgotten land. Fallow candle at Dead Man's Creek, flicker till the dawn, then speak. If I'm a ghost on the water's scene, let me fade in a tallow dream. Her name in a burlap sack, buried it deep where the sky turns black. A crow with one eye watched me pray under the fence where the lambs won't lay. Copper went through the cedar spines, whispers lost in the turpentine. My father's boots still haunt the shed, full of mud, but he's long since dead. On the threshing floor I dance alone with a ghost made out of blood and bone. He hums in tongues I almost know, holy beam, pinned to the ribs of a silent dream. I'd trade this land for a candle's breath, just to speak to her past death. On the threshing floor I spin and fall, chased by a voice that owns it all. If I don't wake when the frost is near, tell the ghost I'm not from here. My heart's a nail in a holy beam, pinned to the ribs of a silent dream. I'd trade this land for a candle's breath, just to speak to her past death. Fine on the threshing floor I spin and fall, chased by a voice that owns it all. If I don't wake when the frost is near, tell the ghost I'm not from here. Old whiskey burns in a glass half full, thorn bushes scrape where the nights are dull, lost letters folded in a rusted tin, stories of strangers who never been. Whiskey and thorn, they sting the same, bitter and sharp, but calling my name. I chase the ghost that never was gone, dancing alone with whiskey and thorn. Dust on the saddle, moon on the rise, silence is loud where the crow flies. I swear I heard her laugh in the storm, fading away with whiskey and thorn. Whiskey and thorn, don't let me fall, hold me tight when the night's too tall. If I'm lost by the light of the dawn, find me still with whiskey and thorn. Whiskey and thorn, don't let me fall, hold me tight when the night's too tall. If I'm lost by the light of the dawn, find me still with whiskey and thorn. Whiskey and thorn, they sting the same, bitter and sharp, but calling my name. I chase the ghost that never was gone, dancing alone with whiskey and thorn. Whiskey and thorn, whiskey and thorn. They built a chapel out of bone, no roof, just sky, just wind alone. The pews were carved from cypress screams, prayers were stitched from fever dreams. The preacher's voice was made of tar. He lit the stars with a mason jar. He swore he'd seen the devil's knees kneel down to drink from dead oak trees. At Wormwood Chapel, time won't kneel. The bell swings slow, but nothing's real. I left my name in the altar's dust. It burned away with the choir's trust. There's moss where scripture used to sleep, and candles whisper secrets deep. The snakes wear collars made of ash. They sing in tongues, then turn to glass. If you walk in, don't look back. The road behind turns cold and black. And if you stay till sparrows cry, you'll know the hymns that never die. At Wormwood Chapel, the soul stands bare. No heaven waits, no hell to spare. Just fields of silence, wide and cursed, and a book that reads your name in reverse. If you walk in, don't look back. The road behind turns cold and black. And if you stay till sparrows cry, you'll know the hymns that never die. At Wormwood Chapel, the soul stands bare. No heaven waits, no hell to spare. Just fields of silence, wide and cursed, and a book that reads your name in reverse. Ember knots beneath cracked skies, whispers curl where silence lies. Boots sink slow through amber haze, chasing light in fractured maze. Frozen flames on tangled threads, echoes swim through hollow beds. Heartbeats pulse beneath cold stone, dreams unravel, drift alone. Lanterns fade on rusted spines, moonlight bends through broken lines. Shadows fold in whispered streams, carrying lost and tangled
Stars collide in silent screams. Time dissolves in fractured beams. Hands reach out to catch the night. Stories vanish out of sight. Frozen flames on tangled threads. Echoes swim through hollow beds. Heartbeats pulse beneath cold stone. Dreams unravel, drift alone.
Glass horses gallop through cracked skies. Whispered footsteps where silence lies. Boots press stories in broken clay, chasing shadows that slip away. Rusted tracks hum a crooked tune underneath the hollow moon. Echoes twist in tangled vines, lost between forgotten lines. Lanterns drip with melted stars. Winds carry whispers from distant cars. Fields breathe smoke with every sigh, counting moments that never die. Rusted tracks hum a crooked tune underneath the hollow moon. Echoes twist in tangled vines, lost between forgotten lines. Time folds paper into wings. Songs dissolve before they sing. Eyes reflect unspoken dreams, flowing through fractured streams. Final dressed, I'm a crooked tune underneath the hollow moon. Echoes twist in tangled vines, lost between forgotten lines. Home in your eyes. Dust on the highway, sun sinking low. Wheels hum a song only dreamers would know. Fields whisper stories of places I've been, but none feel as real as the touch of your skin. I found a home in your eyes, a place to belong, like a river that knows where the ocean has gone. No map, no more miles, no more chasing the skies. I found my forever, a home in your eyes. Home in your eyes. Moonlight on fences, married to me. Each step I wander, each prayer that I raise, brings me back closer to your sweet embrace. I found a home in your eyes, a place to belong, like a river that knows where the ocean has gone. No map, no more miles, no more chasing the skies. I found my forever home in your eyes. Through every lost highway and every closed door, I was just searching for you evermore. Now every road leads to one soft sunrise, right there in your smile, right there in your eyes. I found a home in your eyes, a place to belong, like a river that knows where the ocean has gone. No map, no more miles, no more chasing the skies. I found my forever home in your eyes. Yeah, I found my forever home in your eyes. We got bills on the fridge and shoes by the door, coffee in a jar we've hated before. No white picket fence or downtown view, but we've got a couch made for just us two. We ain't got much in the bank account, but your life's worth more than any amount. We're broke but in love, got a ceiling fan and stars above. You in my t-shirt, barefoot glow, slow dancing in the kitchen radio. Who needs gold or marble floors when you're what I've been living for? Yeah, times are tough, but we're rich enough. We're broke but in love. Dinner's boxed wine and 2 grilled cheese. You light a candle like it's fine cuisine. We toast to dreams we still can't buy, but somehow, girl, we're flying high. They can keep their fancy cars and jets, I've got the jackpot, no regrets. We're broke but in love, with a backyard sky that fits like a glove. You hum a tune, I tap my boots, we find the rhythm in worn out roots. Ain't got much, but it's more than enough. We're broke but in love. Let the world chase diamonds and dust, I'll take midnight talks and your quiet trust. We're broke but in love, writing our story in the stars above. When the money's gone, we still stay true, 'cause I'd rather have nothing if I've got you. No matter what we're short of, we're broke but so in love. We're broke but in love. built this cabin with my calloused hands, where the whisper pines guard the northern lands. The snow falls slow like it's afraid to break, and you came walking across the frozen lake. You didn't ask what I left behind, just poured some tea and read your mind. No roads lead here, no clocks, no plans, just your breath warm in my weathered hands. Beneath the whisper pines and winter sky, we don't speak much and we don't ask why. Love this quiet, don't make a sound. It grows where no one's looking down. Let the world spin loud and pass us by. We found peace in the snow and sky. The wind might scream through the chimney throat, but in your eyes I see a sunlit boat. And if the cold comes sharp and deep, we'll hold each other like the woods hold sleep. Beneath the whisper pines and winter sky, we don't speak much and we don't ask why. Love this quiet, don't make a sound. It grows where no one's looking down. Let the world spin loud and pass us by. We found peace in the snow and sky. And if we're forgotten come spring's first sigh, we were whole beneath this winter sky. Well, if we're forgotten come spring's first sigh, we were whole beneath this winter sky. We were 10 years old on that old front step, trading secrets we still ain't told yet. Fireflies danced in the heat of July. You looked at me like I lit the sky. You moved away when we turned 16, left your flannel shirt and a note in between. It said, don't forget the stars we named, and the way the rain always felt the same. I still see you in the swing on the left, where you used to hum with your hair a mess. Life moved on, but I stayed right here, talking to the wind like you might hear. Time rolls by, but I'll forget never. We were young, wild, and front porch forever. Now the paint's all chipped and the boards creak low, but I keep it clean like it's all I know. Every sunset I leave space beside, in case you come back with that old firelight. I still see you in the swing on the left, where you used to hum with your hair a mess. Life
glass and a summer beer. Some loves are lost, but some surrender. I'm still holding on the front porch forever.
You don't have to speak when you look at me. The way that you breathe tells me all that I need. No fire, no thunder, just slow summer rain. You love me in a quiet kind of way. In a quiet kind of way, you pull me close, like the hush of the evening when the last light goes. No wild declarations, no loud parades. You love me in a quiet kind of way. The coffee cup steams in your warm, steady hands. We build tiny kingdoms on worn-out plans. No diamonds, no gold, but I hear when you stay. You love me in a quiet kind of way. In a quiet kind of way, you pull me close, like the hush of the evening when the last light goes. No wild declarations, no loud parades. You love me in a quiet kind of way. When the world spins too fast and the nights fall apart, it's your silent devotion that steadies my heart. No need for the thunder, no need for the stage, just the way that you love in a quiet kind of way. In a quiet kind of way, you pull me close, like the hush of the evening when the last light goes. No wild declarations, no loud parades. You love me in a quiet kind of way. You love me in a quiet kind of way. She had grease on her jeans and a wrench in her hand, hair tied up with a red band. I brought my truck for a squeaky sound, but found a reason to stick around. She said, "You wait there, won't take long. Turn that socket like a country song." Under the hood with a little grin, didn't know I'd fall right in. Oil stains and heartstrings tangled like the wires. She lit a spark without no fire. Didn't need no dress or perfume, air, just busted knuckles and messy hair. Love don't ask for diamond rings. Sometimes it starts with oil stains and heartstrings. And heartstrings. Came back around with no excuse
Flat tire, loose belt, or busted fuse. Each time she laughed, it pulled me deep. Like a back road memory I'd keep. Oil stains and heartstrings tangled like the wires. She lit a spark without no fire. Didn't need no dress or perfume air, just busted knuckles and messy hair. Love don't ask for diamond rings. Sometimes it starts with oil stains and heartstrings. Now we fix things side by side. She turns the wrench, I take the ride. With oil stains and heartstrings, who would've known that garage light would guide me home? We didn't meet at a ballroom dance, but under a hood with a real good chance. She's my peace, my song she sings, all thanks to oil stains and heartstrings. And heartstrings. Heartstrings. The world can keep spinning, the clocks can all chime, but here in your arms, I'm losing all time. The fields and the fences, the long dusty miles, fade into nothing when I see your smile. Under quiet skies, where the soft wind sighs, I'll love you slow, I'll love you wide. No need for a reason, no need to ask why. Just hold me forever under quiet skies. The crickets are humming a hymn through the trees, and your voice is a prayer that drifts on the breeze. We don't need a fortune, we don't need a plan, just your heart in my heart, your hand in my hand. Under quiet skies, where the soft wind sighs, I'll love you slow, I'll love you wide. No need to ask why, just hold me forever under quiet skies. Let the thunder roll, let the dark clouds fly. I'll be your shelter, your steady, your light. In a world full of noise, you're my sweetest sound. Under quiet skies, love will always be found. Under quiet skies, where the soft wind sighs, I'll love you slow, I'll love you wide. No need for a reason, no need to ask why, just hold me forever under quiet skies, just you and I, under quiet skies.
silence cry underneath a sky that bleeds its own goodbye. The tire spins stories in the dirt and rust, tracing the ghosts of a broken trust. Your voice rides the night like a hollow flame, calling my name through the midnight rain. I chase the echo, but it slips through my hands like dust on the wheel of a worn-out van. Blood on the back roads and tears in the rain, a heart on the run trying to break the chain. I'm lost in the silence where the darkness grows, but I keep driving where no one goes. The stars don't shine for the ones who roam, but I carry your memory like a haunted home. In the rear view mirror, the past's a ghost, and the blood on the back roads means the most. So I'll ride through the night, through the pain and the scars, following moonlight and broken guitars. Blood on the back roads, but I'm still alive, holding on to the fire that keeps me alive. So I'll ride through the night, through the pain and the scars, following moonlight, broken guitars. Blood on the back roads, but I'm still alive, holding on to the fire that keeps me alive. I saw a river turn into the sky, where the clouds couldn't breathe and the stars didn't try. The trees turned their backs, they don't know me now, and the ground shook beneath the weight of the vow. The sun burned black at the break of the dawn, and I waited for the day, but it's already gone. I heard a whisper from the winds in the trees, but it spoke in riddles that no one could see. When the river becomes the sky, I'll be waiting for truth that never dies. The moon won't rise, but I'll keep counting the hours as time melts away like forgotten flowers. I found a clock without a face, spinning circles in the same old place. The light got tangled in the vines of the night, but it never touched me, never felt right. I tried to call your name, but it dissolved in the breeze like the ashes of a fire that no one believes. The mountains disappeared, but
becomes the sky. I'll drift in the currents that never comply. I'll chase the horizon that never arrives, and wait for a world that's long been deprived. By sand, shifting wind, through weeds so tall it hides his sin. His eyes are glass, but truth is sound. He hears the roots beneath the ground. He speaks to stones and rusty gates, tell stories time disintegrates. Says I don't need no map or flame. I chase the paths that have no name, where no one's foot is fallen, no names carved in the dust, where silence sings in cedar and the stars don't ask for trust. He's blind but sees the colors that the sighted folk forgot, like the scent of rain on gravel or the warmth in something lost. He kissed a girl in Arkansas who dreamed in shades he never saw. But when she begged for roots and rings, he vanished with the blackbird's wings. He says the world's too full of doors that open to the lives we wore, but I want one that swings on air to somewhere no one's ever cared, where no one's foot is fallen, no names carved in the dust, where silence sings in cedar and the stars don't ask for trust. He's blind but sees the colors that the sighted folk forgot, like the scent of rain on gravel or the warmth in something lost. So if you hear a cane on stone or smell wild mint where none is grown, he's passed you by, still searching slow for places no eyes ever know. So if you hear a cane on stone or smell wild mint where none is grown, he's passed you by, still searching slow for places no eyes ever know. Dust on the trail, sun sinking low, leaves on the wind move soft and slow. Wheels turn easy, no need to race. This old road knows my pace. Whisper road, take me home, past the fields where wild things roam. No more wait, no more load, just peace along this whisper road. Fence lines curve like an old friend's smile. I might stay here a little while. The sky leans down to touch the land like it knows I understand. Whisper road, kind and wide, with memories tucked on either side. Let the world forget I showed. I'm safe here on this whisper road. So when your heart feels heavy out, come walk with me down whisper road. Once she stood with her hand on my pain, steam from her breath whispering rain. He'd ride up slow through the copper dust, with eyes like promises dressed in rust. They danced in rooms I couldn't touch, but I held their echoes, soft and much. Then one left and one looked through, but I was glass, what could I do? Now I face the fields alone, watching time in broken tone. The curtains fray like years undone. I'm just a window facing no one. Birds don't land like they used to try, and even the storm don't ask me why. Once I framed a life so wide, now I frame the wind that won't decide. She came back once, boots full of grief, touched my seal like turning a leaf. But she saw her face and turned away. Some mirrors ain't meant to stay. So let the house fall, let wood turn gray, let dust be hymns for yesterday. If love looks in, it's already gone. I'm just a window facing no one.
There's a shadow in the well where the light won't fall, and a tree that bleeds sap through the winter's call. Your boots are buried where the sun can't shine, and I still taste the dust where your lips were mine. The porch steps crack like they're keeping score of all the things we said but never swore. A rusted knife lies under the old oak ring, and I can't remember if you took my ring. Wolves don't cry in the rain, they just howl like the thunder that swallows the midnight vow. I chased your ghost through the cottonwood bend, but the wind was too bitter to call you friend. There's a rustling in the barn where the past still hides, like a broken record spinning in the tide. I felt you slip through my fingers like smoke, but your shadow still dances when the candle broke. I drank the whiskey, but it tasted like you, like the rivers we crossed when the sky was blue. But you're not a memory I can shake off. You're a scar I wear like an old worn off cloth. Wolves don't cry in the rain, they just bleed, while the earth spins slow and the dead can't plead. I'll wait by the creek with your name in my chest and love you still, but never confess. Wolves don't cry in the rain, they just bleed, while the earth spins slow and the dead can't plead. I'll wait by the creek with your name in my chest and love you still, but never confess.